back again at the field house. 9 out of 19 for Hamilton in the third period, 47%. La Crosse Central 6 of 16, 38%. They cooled off considerably. 3 out of 4 for the line for Hamilton, 1 out of 2 for La Crosse. Youngbauer with 22 points now. Jim Keeler with 19. And the lead has been cut to 9, 56 to 47. La Crosse Central led it at one point, 45 to 26 by 19 points. And we have a game on our hands right now. In the circle, Steve Korger has come back in. He's playing with 4 fouls. Controlled by Hamilton. Scramble for the ball, and will jump it again. On the floor, good effort, Crowe and Youngbauer. And we move to the Hamilton circle. Youngbauer controls and Patterson has it. They can cut it to 7. O'Rourke makes it a 7-point game. 56 to 49, 10 points for O'Rourke. Intercepted by Battle. Nobody close. He could get the layup. He does. 5-point game. 56 to 51. La Crosse Central is having a problem right now. Their 19-point lead has dissipated to 5. The foul goes against Paul Taubner. No, they call the foul on Derek Kroll. It was an offensive foul, and we've got a timeout, and we'll be back right after these messages on your WIAA network station. Back again at the field house, Mars Shapiro and Chuck Nagel, and we've got a ball game, 56 to 51, 56 to 51. The lead, 5 points by La Crosse Central. What great basketball. I'd have to say that every game that we've seen so far hasn't been a great basketball game, but I would say that the fans are getting their money's worth tonight. WIAA boys basketball in the state of Wisconsin. This is the 64th tournament, and every tournament has had a lot of excitement. And we're seeing it tonight in this game. Youngbauer, they can make it a 3-point game. Taubner to Battle. Now they'll bring it back and set it up again. Look at the movement underneath by Hamilton. Taubner makes his move, pushes his way under and misses it. Gelfie lays it off to Kroll. Out of bounds, the ball will go to La Crosse Central. 6:34 left to play in the ball game. Jimmy Keeler is into the lineup. Kevin Carroll to Keeler.
There we go. I'm just going to say Jimmy Keeler's been silenced by some good defense. He's going to have to get hot for Central to come back right now. They're up 7.
21 for Keeler. 58 to 51. Battle with a nice move. Taubner again. Whirls underneath. Nice tip. No, he won't get it. O'Rourke underneath gets it.
Good fight. Good job by O'Rourke. Second effort. And then O'Rourke comes through. Cuts it to 5. Nice job.
12 points for O'Rourke. 58 to 53. Keeler working against Battle. And the foul will be on Battle.
Got a break right there, I think. Had Battle not fouled, Jimmy Keeler might have picked up the charge. You watch this now. You can see Battle fouls before Keeler. And Jimmy Keeler will not go to the free throw line. Just a third team foul on Hamilton.
Keeler will inbound underneath the La Crosse Central basket. Kevin Carroll, turnaround jumper.
Out of bounds play. They set a pick man for man. Just a simple pick and roll. Good pass, good layup. They're up 7.
16:53. Youngbauer from behind the board. Tough shot. Kuby with the rebound. A big rebound. Gelfie up quickly. Kroll. Up quickly. Big turnover for Hamilton, and Kubi comes away with a basketball. That moment of indecision.
Crosse Central wants a timeout.
5:11 left to play in the ball game, 60-53. Central holding on to a 7-point lead, but right now it's a little shaky. They led it by 19. They're 22-1. Hamilton 21-2. La Crosse came through the Baraboo sectional, beating Madison Memorial 90-73 and Madison East 68-36. As we look at the action there, as Kubi comes away with the basketball. And last night, they beat Brookfield East 64-58, shooting 50% and 27 out of 54 from the field. Hamilton beat Milwaukee Madison 59-55. That was in the Whitefish Bay sectional. They beat Burlington in the quarterfinals 72-56. They shot 45% with 4 players in double figures. 2 outstanding shooting teams, we've told you that. They are both fine defensively. And right now, I would say it was the early misses at the free throw line by Hamilton that provide the margin of difference in the game. At one point, they were 2 out of 8 from the line. I think they've improved a little bit since then. Right now, they're 5 out of 14, but those are 9 big points that they don't have. Kevin Carroll.
Boy, has he come up with 3 key baskets. Nice pass from Kroll. Kevin Carroll's made his last 3 shots. They've all been big ones.
9-point lead again, 62-53. La Crosse Central has impressed me with the way they come out of a timeout. They have a set play, and they make it work. Interception by Carroll. Kroll couldn't get the break. He had to wait for the ball, and Gelfie will now set it up. Breaking down, Carroll again. Gets his own rebound. Scramble for the rebound. Youngbauer has it. 4:35 left to play. Youngbauer all the way down.
Boy, you can't let him go anywhere on the floor without a hand in his face. What a fantastic performance now for 2 nights. Terry Youngbauer.
24 points for Youngbauer. He had 20 against Burlington yesterday.
Either on Wayne Battle or on Kevin Carroll. We'll see. Wayne Battle, I guess, and Kevin Carroll got a knee in the thigh. We'll see Jimmy Keeler come down. Carroll sets a pick for him, and sure, Wayne Battle tried to run through him, not around him. And only the 4th team foul, so no bonus situation yet.
Well, there is the huddle of La Crosse Central. Gary Robarge, we can't see him right now in the picture. He is a big man. He doesn't look very much like a basketball coach, Chuck. He looks like a chemistry teacher.
Well, that may be true, but he certainly is a basketball coach, I'll tell you. He's had a rough year because a lot of people at the beginning of the year said this team, has the potential to go to the state tournament. Not to put the pressure on him, but he knew all 18 games. He had a good opportunity to get to the state tournament. There's a lot of pressure on a team that is picked before the year even starts to get to a sectional and go to the state. He has handled the pressure extremely well, as have each kid on that ball club. And they got here, and win or lose, they can be very, very proud of the fact they got here. But let's face it, win or lose, they don't want that. They want to get into tomorrow night's final ball game. But he may not look like a coach, but he is a coach.
I think we ought to mention that trailing by 19, Hamilton probably could have folded, and a lot of teams would have folded at that point. But what a great battle they've put up tonight. They have come back to within 7. They are in it all the way. And we're going down to the wire with 4:21 left on the clock. And you have to assume that any team that gets this far in the tournament is capable of turning it around at any time. 62-55. La Crosse Central has the ball. Let's see if they have another inbound play. Nothing set. Keeler. Battle high for the rebound. Youngbauer. What a beautiful touch. 26 points for Youngbauer, and again, it's a 5-point game. We've just passed the 4-minute mark. 62-57. Kevin Carroll from the lane. Comes down to O'Rourke. Patterson loses it out of bounds.
Derek Kroll that time pressured the man into a bad pass. Again, pressured by Kroll. And Kubi have turned the ball over. We'll see Kevin Carroll go out. Obviously, he's tired. He doesn't miss many shots like that. And you see him right there. He's going to get probably about a 40-second rest and come right back in the ball game.
Keeler to Kubi.
It's a big possession right here. A basket's a big basket. There you go.
8 points for Kubi. The 6-foot senior came in averaging 13.
Central was taken off.
Rich Lubka in the background. Maybe you can hear him hollering. He's there at the bench to our left. Hollering instructions to the Chargers. Patterson out on top. O'Rourke couldn't get control. Battle saves it. O'Rourke gets it back. No call underneath. 64 to 57, 3:05 left to play in the ball game. Jimmy Keeler, what was that? The Muhammad Ali shuffle?
3-point play.
The basket will count. Keeler gets the basket. 23 points for Keeler.
I'll say the battle was on him all the way, and you know, Wayne Battle was told before the ball game starts, when you come in, you may have to take Jimmy Keeler. He's done a good job. When you're hot, you're hot. You got a hand in a man's face, and it still goes in. Nothing you can do about it. Wayne Battle's come off the bench tonight. I'll tell you, to keep this ball team in the ball game. He and Youngbauer did a fine job.
Keeler at the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. Battle with 3 personal fouls. Keeler with 23. He only played the first 2 minutes of the first quarter and picked up only 2 points. He misses. There's another player with a basketball. Youngbauer picked his pocket. Crowe picked his pocket from the blind side. Crowe working against Youngbauer.
Gary Robards motioning there, motion offense. That's not the motion offense, but when it goes in, it works. You're hot, you're hot.
68 to 57, and again, La Crosse Central has opened up an 11-point lead with 2:30 left to play. Youngbauer's shot doesn't go. The foul will be on Derek Crowe. 3 fouls on Crowe, and coming in is Wapoose.
Youngbauer goes. He forces so many situations that you can't stop him. Terry Youngbauer is going to have another 20-point performance. He's got 26 right now. Going to make some college coach very, very happy.
All alone is Crowe. Back to 13. Youngbauer.
Boy, is he something else.
28 points for Youngbauer. 2:10 left to play in the game, and it's still not over. Keeler underneath, good pass to Kubi. Wapoose on the bust out. Misses the lay-in. Youngbauer has it back and scores, and he's fouled.
Been a one-man show this last 7 or 8 minutes. Terry Youngbauer has taken it upon himself to bring his ball club back in there. He's going to do it right now. A free throw cuts it to 8.
30 points for Youngbauer. Gelfi picks up the foul, his third. Coming into the lineup, Kevin Carroll, and Gelfi goes out. And it's 70 to 61. It was just a 13-point lead about 9 seconds ago. Now it's a 9-point lead. And again, Youngbauer can pull the Chargers to within 8.
Don't go away.
Kubi has hit 2 clutch baskets. The foul will be on Wapoose.
Going to come right now down to free throws. We're going to see it 1 on the free throw line. Wapoose goes for the steal. A pretty good move right there, considering you're down by 8 with 1:50. It's going to be a timeout, I think, to kind of control things. La Crosse wants to control things right now. Not so much do they want to score, but they want to keep Hamilton from scoring.
Well, there's still plenty of tension here at the Fieldhouse in Madison. The capacity crowd of 12,204 have certainly seen some outstanding basketball tonight. La Crosse Central leads it by 8, 70 to 62, and the 12,204 here, and you around the state of Wisconsin or wherever you may be watching, are seeing an outstanding performance by 2 fine teams and by 2 fine individuals. Terry Youngbauer and Jim Keeler. What an individual battle they've waged tonight. Youngbauer, 12 out of 19 from the field. Keeler, 10 out of 15 from the field. Youngbauer with 31 points. Keeler with 23 points. And they have received excellent help from their teammates. 70-62, 1:51 left to go in the ball game. The winner will play Milwaukee Tech tomorrow night at 7:30 for the Class A championship. It's been a well-played game. Each team has 12 turnovers. Not too bad, considering the pace at which they've gone up and down the court. We expected a shootout, a lot of run and gun, and we've had it. Kubi misses, and O'Rourke has it.
Bucket here at 6. 2-3 zone defense now. They've changed that zone. They changed their defense with that timeout.
O'Rourke. 70-64, 1:35 left to play. Jimmy Keeler with the basketball. Double team. Keeler dribbling. He'll take it. Youngbauer has the ball with 1:15, 70-64. Battle, fakes once, hits. 70-66. 4-point game, 10 points for Battle, 1:07 remains. And La Crosse Central wants a timeout. 70-66, they've cut it to 4. They're as close as they've been since the middle of the second quarter. There's a look at the Sussex Hamilton bench. They gather around Coach Rich Lovka. Right now, there are certainly a lot of things to talk about.
I'll tell you one thing right now. Now, they didn't know what was going to happen, but they called a timeout while Jimmy Keeler had the ball. Steve Corrigan almost had a breakaway layup. Had they not called the timeout right there, they might have got the layup, but they didn't know that. They didn't know Steve was down the floor, so that's a big break for Hamilton. Without that timeout, it's a 72-66 ball game, but those are the breaks.
Well, you saw Corrigan throw it in from about 3/4 of the way to the center, but he already knew it was a timeout, and he was just messing around throwing it up there.
We'll see what La Crosse Central comes out in now on defense. The last time out, they went from a man-to-man to a zone. Hamilton came down, hit 2 quick buckets. We'll see now if they go back to man-to-man with pressure or if they go back into a zone defense. Their ball out of bounds.
La Crosse Central, 22-1. Sussex Hamilton, 21-2.
They know Hamilton's coming at them man-to-man.
Keeler with the ball. Comes across the timeline, gets it quickly. The foul will be on Keeler. He was charging while Poos had position on him.
How many times have we seen him do it?
4 fouls on Keeler. Wapoose got in front of Keeler. And little Irv Wapoose, 5'7", he's a junior, can pull Hamilton to within 2. He has 2 points in the game. Oh, what pressure on this young man. 59 seconds on the clock. Well, you saw Wapoose saying, yeah, I got it.
What pressure, he says.
Oh.
And another pressure, though. This brings it to within 1 or 2 basketball game right here. This is a big one right here.
Youngbauer gets it back out to Wapoose. They can make it a 1-point game with a basket. Reaching in, the foul goes against Youngbauer.
There's one of the bigger steals of this ball team, one of the bigger steals of the tournament. You see Wapoose lose the ball only because Don Kubi took it away from him.
3rd foul on Youngbauer.
Maybe, okay, Youngbauer was charged with a foul. Don Kubi just missed the 1-and-1 about, maybe a minute ago, and he's thinking about that right now. Boy, what big free throws.
10 points for Kubi. 70-67. Wapoose hit the first, missed the second.
Nails that one. He was thinking about the one before. This is the big bucket. This makes it now a 2-basket or a 3-basket ball game. A lot of difference. 2 to tie, or maybe now 3 to win.
71 to 67. Kubi hits them both. What an excellent basketball game. Wapoose all the way down the baseline. Gets it to O'Rourke. He hits. 42 seconds left to play. 72-69, and La Crosse Central wants a timeout. Well, we're right back where we were a few seconds ago. 72 to 69, a three-point game. That's the last timeout for La Crosse Central, Chuck.
And I don't think Gary Robards called that timeout. It appeared to me that after the bucket went in, Kevin Carroll got the ball. He looked like he thought he may not be able to get the ball in bounds. He called the timeout. Coach Gary Robards just checked with the official score. You're right, no timeouts left, so we'll see what kind of important part that has to play. But we're back to a three-point ball game, and this Sussex Hamilton, what can you say about them? They're out of it about a quarter and a half ago. Now they got a chance at winning it.
La Crosse Central has no timeouts left, and Sussex Hamilton has one timeout left. Well, it went from a coaster and a breather early in the third period when La Crosse Central led it by 19, 45 to 26. And now it's down to 3.
You don't think these 39 seconds are going to be like 2 days to coach Gary Robards?
Well, it's going to be even longer if Hamilton can't catch him. 39 seconds left on the clock, and into the lineup, Tim Patterson. 4 La Crosse Central starters are in double figures. Again, they show great balance. There's the stack. Kevin Carroll will inbound. They get it to Keeler. We almost have the basketball. 31 seconds. La Crosse Central still will have possession right in front of our table. Kevin Carroll right in front of us. Gets it in, it's knocked out of Keeler's hands by Tobner, who has come back into the lineup.
30 seconds.
Tobner and Patterson, Youngbauer, Battle, and O'Rourke. The foul goes against Tobner, and he's out of the game. 5 seconds ran off the clock.
Jimmy Keeler getting a chance to put him up by 5 again. You'll see the play in front of our microphone. Paul Tobner picks up his 5th at a whale of a ball job, whale of a game, and maybe Wapoose goes back in. But that's 5 on Tobner. Played a good ball game.
Well, it's an easy game to try to second guess. Here's the foul as you see it. Tobner committing the foul on Keeler. He kind of trips him as he goes by, but this is just me now. That certainly isn't the guy that I'd foul. I wouldn't want to send him to the line.
They're all good shooters. I don't think, really, you're right, on the basis of what he's done tonight, he's the guy you wouldn't want to foul. But the last time he went to the free throw line, Marshall, he missed the front end of a bonus. So in this situation, there's a pressure on everybody.
Keeler is 3 out of 4 at the line. 25 seconds. He can give La Crosse Central a 4-point lead. He misses it. Kubi comes down with a big rebound, and La Crosse Central retains possession. Again, Sussex Hamilton will have to foul to get it back. Youngbauer can't even catch Kroll. They bring it back out on top with 10 seconds left to play. There's the foul. Patterson commits it.
I'll tell you
and
that.
9 seconds are left.
Tony Gelfi on the rebound. Tony Gelfi, you'll see, get fouled right here. Tony Gelfi was in the number 2 position on the missed free throw. Tony Gelfi tipped the ball back to Don Kubi. Credit Tony Gelfi with one of the biggest plays of this ball game, because if Hamilton gets the ball, it's a possible 1-point game. Tony Gelfi, a big play, now a chance for even a bigger play. And a
72 to 69, and the final timeout is taken by Sussex Hamilton. And with 9 seconds left, well, we can talk about what might happen. Going to the line will be Don Kubi.
Here's what happens. He makes 2 free throws, the ball game's over. He misses, he makes 1, possible tie situation. He misses the front end. Watch out.
Well, that's true. Right now, Coach Gary Robards has to be telling his team that if the free throw is missed and Sussex Hamilton gets the rebound and they come down for the shot, don't foul, because a 3-point play potentially could tie it up.
Here's the situation. There's 9 seconds on the clock. If he misses, it'll take them at least I'd say 4 to 5 seconds to bring the ball down and score a layup. Central lets him score the layup, quickly gets the ball, takes it out of bounds. There's less than 5 seconds in the ball game. They can let him score, take the ball out of the nets, hold it, and the ball game's over because it'll be less than 5 seconds. They will never have to get the ball back into play. So depends. There's no strategy if he makes them both. If he misses one, a lot of strategy.
All right. We'll find out if you're right.
All right.
I think we've covered almost everything.
He makes them both. We won't worry about it. Tony Gelfi, a lot of pressure
Gelfi will be
on
at the line. I said it was Kubi. No, it's Gelfi. 4 points for Gelfi. He's averaging 7 a game. He is a 73% free throw shooter. Tonight he hasn't been to the line.
A couple of the biggest free throws Tony Gelfi may ever shoot. That helps. Now it's a possible tie. He makes this one. I think Crosse Central's in the finals, but with Sussex Hamilton and Terry Youngbauer coming down the floor, I don't know.
They better get it quick. Youngbauer, 5 seconds, 4. He puts up the jumper. He doesn't get it. Underneath the basket, doesn't go. No basket, the final 73 to 69. La Crosse Central moves into the finals tomorrow night against Milwaukee Tech. Sussex Hamilton loses by 4. A gallant try, a gallant rally. They trailed by 19, and that's where it goes. And we'll be back with a final wrap-up on the game and an interview with the winning coach, Gary Robarge, right after we pause for these messages on your WIAA network station. Hello again, everybody. Mark Shapiro back at the UW Fieldhouse. The final score, La Crosse Central 73, Hamilton 69. The Red Raiders 32 for 65 from the field, 49%. 31 of 71 for Hamilton, 44%. At the line, 7 out of 17 for Hamilton, and those misses all came early in the game. 9 out of 15 for La Crosse Central. Terry Youngbauer, game-high scoring honors, 31 points. Keeler, Jimmy Keeler, 23 points, and he didn't play 6 minutes of the first period. Right now, standing by with La Crosse Central coach Gary Robarge, here's Chuck Nagel.
Congratulations, Gary. You're into the finals, and I guess that's the big thing. You won it, but I think it was more of a battle of survival there at the end.
Very definitely. Boy, they came back and they shot the eyes out of that basket. We knew they could shoot, but they were tremendous tonight. Our guys played a heck of a first half, though. We shot the eyes out of the basket in the first half, particularly Keeler in the second quarter did a super job.
Jimmy Keeler had a great second quarter, but I'll tell you, he's a legitimate all-state candidate. It's really a 5-man operation. Even Tony Gelfi, a 6-man operation.
Definitely, and Kroll handled the pressure very well. He got some key baskets in there for us on his own. Kubi got some key baskets. It's been a 5-man effort all year long, 6-man, maybe 12-man.
I think also, Gary, on defense, Derek Kroll and Kubi both had some steals down the stretch that gave you possession. Tony Gelfi tips a missed free throw back out. Just keeping possession of the ball is a big thing in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, we kind of folded a little bit under pressure there, but they opened it up at the end there. We missed a couple of key free throws with Keeler, and Kubi missed a key one with 50 seconds to go, so it was a super effort, though. Super effort.
Jimmy Keeler gets 2 quick fouls. He sits out most of the first quarter. You're still up 9. That had to be a big thing for you.
Jimmy just came in. He's just such a determined ball player. It's unreal. He just knows he's going to do it. And it's just an outstanding effort on his part.
You're up 19 points, Gary. All of a sudden, it's down to 3. You beat an excellent, excellent ball club.
They can shoot. You know that. They know they can shoot very, very well. And, of course, our defense wasn't that bad. We played probably our man-to-man was our best defense, but they were still getting the shot off before we could buckle up to them.
Kevin Carroll played a great ball game. I think he got tired late in the ball game, and you sub for him, and your bench again played a good part.
Kevin's got the bad bruised ribs, and he took that charge on that one guy on the set-up play, and that really hurt him. But I think he'll be ready. He's tough.
Got one more on the schedule. Milwaukee boys Tech, and they're a very well-coached team.
Very definitely. It'll be a tough ball game. And, of course, I think we both had decent ball games today, and the best conditioned team may come out of that one.
Good luck to you, Gary.
Thank you very much.
Let's go courtside. Mark Shapiro.
Thank you very much, Chuck, for that fine interview with Gary Robarge, the winner, the coach of the winning La Crosse Central Red Raiders tonight. That just about wraps it up from the Fieldhouse. Mark Shapiro for Randy Allen, Ken Syke, who started out the day early this morning with the Class C semifinal games, and our entire production staff here at the Fieldhouse. We'll be back with Ken Syke at WIAA Sports Center right after we pause for these messages on your WIAA network station.
It's happened.